Beautiful. So let's take a moment to start, and you're gonna take just a few minutes to arrive. If you have a cushion, you can sit on it just to have some more elevation of the hips. So your legs and knees can be a little more relaxed. I invite you to soften your eyes, your gaze, and gently start breathing deeply as an invitation to take longer exhalations, deeper exhalations than the inhale. Allowing that to happen naturally without forcing it, but just inviting the exhale to be a little longer than the inhale. This will allow us to start tuning in with the parasympathetic nervous system, a rest and digest response, and softening and relaxing our physical bodies on each exhalation. Taking these first couple of minutes to arrive and to tune in, to feel within the body, to notice how your body feels in this moment. How does it feel from within? What is here to be felt? What is here today to be expressed? What is the weather of our bodies? I invite you to bring your hands together in front of your heart and think about an intention that you would like to dedicate your practice to, that you would like to dedicate this time, that you are taking on your mat. Setting your attention, your intention, so all the energy flows there. And slowly releasing the hands down. Once you're ready, open your eyes. Good. You're super welcome to play any playlist in the background that you would like, if you would like any music. And once you're ready, we are going to go into all fours position. Good. And from here, we're going to do a few rounds of cat-cow. Once you're ready, in the inhale, we are going to arch the spine, open the chest, looking up. And on the exhale, rounding the spine, looking into the navel. Good. And on the inhale, feel the arching, feel the opening of the heart space. And on the exhale, rounding the spine, and feel the space that you create in between vertebrae. And continue here for a few more deep breaths. Allow this movement to be very gentle and very slow. And feel the breathing. That might get a little longer and a little deeper as we progress into our practice. There's the one more round. And once you're ready, come back into a neutral position. We are going to move into our first yin pose of the practice, wild knee child's pose. So we are going to open the knees a little wider than our normal child's pose. The target area will be into the inner thighs and the growing area. Options, you can support your knees with the mat or with a towel. Yeah, you can also bring a bolster to rest your chest on it. Another variation would be to use the bolster to rest your forearms on it to get a deeper stretch for the shoulders and the arms. Yeah, or you can do without the bolster and just rest your forehead into the floor. So take your variation, and the times starts now. Just making sure that you take a shape that works for you, that works for your body today. And release, softening, and letting everything go. As an invitation, you can allow the exhalation to be a little longer than the inhalation. In a 1 to 2, rate your breathing. So if you're inhaling for 3, exhale for 6. If you're inhaling for 4, exhale for 8. And if it at any point it feels too much, you can let go of the technique and come back into a natural breathing. And feel the body weight of your arms, of your hands, of your chest, your shoulders, of your belly softening and relaxing. Especially in this area, see if you can pay extra attention. Feel all the internal organs softening. The rib cage, the chest. Feel the dropping of your belly and the chest into the bolster, if you're using the bolster, or into the mat as you get closer and closer towards the earth. Feel the body weight of your hips, of your pelvis, of your tailbone dropping down. Feel the body weight of your legs and your feet. And notice anything coming up. Maybe a deeper breath as a sign of release. Maybe a thought, it might be a memory coming up. Maybe an emotion. Sometimes those memories, those images, those flashbacks are just energy moving through you as we get deeper and deeper and deeper into the body. And we start creating a space. The fascia, the tissue, the deeper tissue starts opening up. And these memories can come up just to be released. We have 1 more minute here. If you're looking to one side, you can slowly turn around your head to look to the other side. Good. Relax your shoulders a little bit more. If at any point it feels any pinching on the shoulders, you're welcome to open the arms a little wider. Child's pose is one of the most yin poses that we can ever do. It's an invitation to rest, an invitation to slow down and to feel deeply. Just take a few more deep breaths here. And in the next inhale, slowly start lifting up the chest and walking the hands back. Very slowly. Taking the bolster to the side, and you're welcome to lie down on your belly or on the back or maybe into the side body. So take your time, no rush. Take your rebound. Good. And feel. If you need any gentle movement with your hips, with your legs, or readjust your body, this is the time to do it. And once you become still again, allow yourself to feel the energy moving through you, through your legs, through your hips, through your arms, the tingling, the electrical sensations. Maybe it feels warmer, maybe it feels cold, or maybe there's a strong memory coming up. And see what is here. I keep asking myself when I practice Yin, where is this journey taking me today? What does your body wants you to know? What is your body telling you? As every day, every practice is different, and our Yin journey will be completely different from practice to practice. So with curiosity, with so much gentleness and love, give yourself this opportunity to see where this practice take you today. Once you're ready, I invite you to bring your forearms into the floor. We are going to go into Sphinx. And for this Sphinx pose, you can open the legs a little wider, or maybe if it feels good where the legs are, you can stay there as long as it doesn't feel pinching into the low back, into the lower spine. You are welcome to use the bolster to support your chest, and you are also welcome to use some blocks to support your forearms in case you want to go a little higher. Let's say that you are wanting to go even deeper, you can go into seal with your arms extended, and you can adjust by walking your hands a little more forward or a little closer to your chest. Good. Now, position of the head. You can drop the head down if that feels okay, but if you want to hold your head, you are welcome to use a block or maybe your hands. Yeah, see what variation works better for you. Maybe one block or maybe two blocks to support your head. Allowing the head to feel supported. And when the body feels supported, much easier to surrender Good. So the time starts now. If you can drop any tension on your shoulders, any tension of your upper body. Here we are working with the front line of the body, stretching and opening the front line as we compress gently the back line of the body. And as long as it's a healthy compression that doesn't feel like sharp soothing and very located pain, where it feels numbing or pulsating sensations, then we are fine. As the Yin practice, we step away from pain. Intense sensations are part of the practice. As the issues stays in the tissues, and when we open up this tissue, uncomfortable sensations might arise, and this is part of it. But we need to be gentle, and we need to, little by little, progress into our edges and let the body to guide us without forcing, without pushing, building up our capacity to feel, our capacity to stay with what comes up. And if at any point it feels too much, you don't have to hold it any longer. You can release the pose altogether and come back into a rebound. That you are in total control of your practice. As your practice is your body. And what we are doing is we are taking the time to develop our capacity to listen deeply. And see what the body tells you. What is the language of your bodies? Are you able to understand this language, this information, these messages that your body is sharing with you from moment to moment? And we have to feel them. And this is how our bodies communicate with us, through feeling, through sensing. It's not time to think about it or to rationalize it. Whenever the mind gets on the way, come back to the feeling, to the sensing, to the tuning in. And you can feel in a specific area that needs to create more space. And you can focus all your attention there. And you can imagine that you are bringing your breath into that area and you're breathing deeply through that area. Almost there. Let's take 3 more deep breaths. And slowly lift the chest a little bit higher just to remove the bolster. And you're welcome to lie down on the belly or turn around to your back or maybe onto the side body. And take a moment to feel good. You're welcome to make any gentle movement with your hips or with your arms. Readjust yourself. Taking this pause to melt into the ground, to melt into the earth. This is where we get to integrate the effects of the previous pose. So much happening within the body from moment to moment. I invite you to turn into your back very slowly in a slow motion. And once you are on your back, we are going to bring the knees into the chest and hug your knees and roll side to side. This will be a counter pose for seal and spin. Massaging your lumbar spine gently, rocking side to side, rolling to the side into a fetus position and coming up. Good. And we come into all fours position. Once you are ready, we are going to go into a dragon sequence. So for this pose, I invite you to have the blocks close by and the bolster or the towel to support your knees. So we are going to start with the bolster or the towel for your right knee. And we are going to step the left foot forward. You might need to readjust if you want to send your right knee a little farther down. Options. You can go a little higher with the blocks. You can also open the left foot and bring the blocks in. Yeah, this can be also a little more comfortable for some of you. And you are welcome to do without block. Yeah. So find a shape. We're going to start into this high dragon. And after 2 minutes, we are going to progress into a low dragon. The target area here will be the quadricep on the right hip, but also you might feel into the left growing and inner thigh on the left side. Yeah. So make sure you don't have any sharp tuning pain. And we stay here. I know this shape, this high dragon, requires a little more strength into the upper body as we are holding ourselves up. But as much as you can, see if you can relax your chest, your head, your face, the jaw, your lips, your tongue, your neck, your arms, your heart space. Your belly, your hips, and your legs. And we are working directly with the psoas muscle, which it can get quite intense. So see what comes up. You're working directly with our nervous system here. We hold it. And after 90 seconds, we already access to the fascia, to the connective tissue, to the deeper tissue. But as we hold it for even longer periods of time, we can access to deeper layers within the body, deeper corners that we don't get the opportunity very often to feel. Almost there. Let's take 3 more deep breaths for this first 2 minutes of the shape. And once you're ready, we explore the lower version of the dragon. If it feels too much, you can also use a bolster to support your arms so you don't go so low. Yeah, so use the bolster to help you to find an edge that is comfortable for you. And always as an invitation, is not that we are forcing our bodies to get in any shape. It's more about inviting our bodies to get into the shape. If it feels too much, step back. If you find that 70% of the resistance, where yes, it feels intense, but I can hold it totally perfect without getting overwhelmed or feeling any pain, and we hold it here for another 2 minutes. Mm-hmm. Good job. Very good. Breathing deeply. Let's take 3 more deep breaths. Good. And slowly, in the next inhale, like in a slow motion again, lifting up, sending the hips back, getting a little stretch into the back of your left leg as a counter pose, and making your way out in the same way that you came in, very slowly and gently, taking the posters to the side, creating a space on your mat, and lie down on your belly, on your back, or maybe into the side body. And feel. Good. Feeling and sensing what is here to be felt. Long, deep, full breaths. Good. Once you're ready, knees to chest, hug your knees, massage your low back. turning to the side and slowly coming up. Come back into all four position. And now the bolster will go, all the towel will go for the left knee. And with the blocks to support your arms and your hands. This time stepping the right foot forward. So adjusting the back knee. Good. And take your time. Good. And we stay here for 2 minutes into this high dragon. Remember to relax the shoulders, relax the arms, the head. You can look forward, you can look down. You can adjust the height of your blocks or without blocks. And see where this pose takes you, which area within the body you can feel the needs space, the needs opening, the needs presence, the needs listening. One more minute to go. If it ever feels overwhelming, if it ever feels too much, you're welcome to come out. You're welcome to release. If you feel it's something that you can stay with it, good. But always let the body to guide you. And in the next exhale, we are gonna release down a little lower into a low dragon version. Remember, the variations in the practice of yin are key. It's the most important to find a functional approach of our practice, where the function is more important than how it looks. Because all that matters in the yin practice is how it feels. Where is this shape taking you today? What is opening up? What is allowing you to feel? Within that feeling, you be gentle, even a little extra gentle with yourself, softening up, releasing the tightness, releasing the tension, the pushing, the doing, and allowing the opening to happen naturally. Last minute to go. Just take 3 more deep breaths. And very slowly, once you're ready, lifting up and sending the hips back, extending your right leg, getting just a gentle rebound here. Taking all the props to the side and making your way back to the earth, back to the ground at your own pace. Releasing all the way down. Good. And take a moment to feel the sensations. To feel the effects. Good. Sometimes the rebound can also feel intense at the beginning. When we come out, the sensations might be coming very strongly. And little by little, they will soften up as the energy moves naturally throughout the whole body. Once you feel ready, I invite you to bring your knees into your chest, to hug your knees, counter pose, roll side to side. And once you're ready, roll to the side and come up. Good. We're going to go into a reclined butterfly. So you can create a platform with your blocks. Maybe the one for your head, the block a little higher. Yeah. And you can use the lone bolster if you have. If not, two small bolsters can also do the work. Nice. And make sure that your buttocks is on the floor, feet together. If it feels too much for the groin, we can send the feet forward. Good. And little by little, we are gonna lower the back. See if you need to adjust your legs. Maybe bringing the legs a little closer, if that is something that feels right for you. And your arms can relax to the side in a T position or maybe cactus pose to open the chest, to open the arms. Good. So here we are getting a nice stretch from the front line of the body and allowing our hearts to open up. Softening the face. Softening the jaw, softening the lips, softening the tongue. And energetically, in this shape, as we open our heart space, our Anahata chakra, and see what you feel, see what is here to be felt today. We're working with different target areas, simultaneously growing inner thighs, also the front line of the body as we're stretching and opening the heart space and the belly area. See how deep you can relax and let everything go. Taking deeper exhalations, if that feels good for you. Tapping in into the parasympathetic, into the rest and digest response. Just with our breathing, we can recalibrate ourselves and our bodies and our system. That is how powerful our attention is and our breathing is. Combining both our breathing and our conscious attention, we can alchemize ourselves. We can bring ourselves back into alignment. We can regulate our system, our nervous system, back into a state of relaxation. Most of us will be running into our fight and flight pretty much our whole days, day after day, week after week, month after month, and for many years, many of us. And this is what it will create: chronic stress, chronic fatigue, insomnia. Taking this time to reset, taking the time to slow down, taking the time to surrender. Give us the opportunity to regulate ourselves deeply. It's not a luxury, it's a need to come back into a state of balance. And we are definitely investing in ourselves, in our health, in our well-being. Let's take 3 more deep breaths. And slowly bringing the hands side to side of your hips and bringing the legs together first. When you are coming up, activate your abdominal muscles just a little bit, making sure that you are not hurting your back, and pushing the bolster to the side, taking out the blocks, and unwinding, releasing your legs, releasing your back, and taking a moment to feel good. And feel the effects of the reclined butterfly. Feeling the effects in your heart, and your growing in your thighs, and how that feels into the rest of the body as well. Because everything is connected. When you're working physically, emotionally, mentally, energetically, spiritually, and beyond. Bringing the knees towards your chest. Hug your knees, roll side to side. We are going to prepare for the final relaxation. So I invite you to bring the cushion, the long bolster, under your knees. You can use the small bolster under behind your head. You can cover yourself, cover your eyes. If you have a sarong or a blanket, get yourself comfy. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And deep exhale through the mouth. One more deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale through the mouth. And allow the body to rest completely. Taking this time for a deep integration, deep resting. Nothing else to do. Nowhere to go. Notice where this journey takes you today.